You have probably heard that you can no longer trade Forex using the MetaQuotes platform, and that is false. I've received DMs, comments, Facebook messages, emails, YouTube comments asking me, am I changing over to trade futures? And the answer is no, I'm not. I still have access to trade Forex, and you do too. So make sure you watch this video so you can learn exactly how you can continue to trade in this space and continue to use Forex as a long-term investment vehicle. Hey, for those of y'all who are new, my name is Kaci Jackson. I am a registered commodity trading advisor with the National Futures Association, and I welcome you to my corner on YouTube. So there's been a lot going on in the world of Forex over the past couple months, a lot of changes, a lot of uncertainty for a lot of traders, and some people are still confused. And so I wanted to make this video to kind of, I don't want to say combat, but really combat some of the things I've been seeing. Somebody thought they were giving me the tea, honey. They sent me a video that was kind of poking fun at the fact that if anybody has MetaTrader 4 or they're trading on MetaTrader 4, they're not really trading. The surprise was actually on them. I was quick to let them know that if you guys think that there is no way you can possibly trade using MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 trade Forex, that's absolutely false. So you probably already know what the deal is, that MetaQuotes is requiring that brokers be licensed and registered in order to have access to their platform. And so you're probably like, okay, well, who are the licensed brokers? I don't make broker recommendations. I really want you guys to do your research and figure it out. With a quick Google search for regulated U.S. brokers, you should be able to find a list. I will name off a couple: Forex.com, Oanda, IG. Like, there are still brokers that are operating on the MetaQuotes platform, and that is because they are registered. So you're probably wondering, like, okay, well, what's the difference between a registered broker and a non-registered broker? Everybody loves non-registered brokers because they give you margin to trade on that you will not get with a regulated broker, right? So the leverage that you receive, the highest leverage that I've seen in this space is 1 to 2,000. And so that's crazy. It's crazy if you know how to trade. It's still crazy if you know how to trade, because it can go good or it can go really bad. I've had it go both ways. You can stack and build quickly, or you could lose everything. Y'all, if you've been on this channel for a while, you're familiar with the story that I took $154, grew it to almost 10,000, and it took me 3 weeks to do that. And then in 3 days, I blew the whole account. Why? Because I had an account that allowed me more leverage than probably what I needed to be trading at that time. And it worked for me, and it worked against me. I don't necessarily think that more regulation in this space is a bad thing. I actually think that it offers a level of protection for those who are just getting into the space. I can't tell you how many emails, DMs I get from people saying how they've lost so much money because they don't have a strategy that works and they have not properly learned how to trade. Now, on this side of YouTube, you can go through, I think I have almost 230 something videos where I talk about my approach to the market. So you could peruse that later. But even with a proven strategy, even with good risk management, even with decent discipline, it is difficult to trade on accounts like that. The difference between the US regulated broker is that the maximum leverage that you can have is 1 to 50. You see the massive difference between what you get with an unregulated broker and what you get with a regulated broker. But along with that more controlled environment, you have protection, like you're under an umbrella. There's oversight, there's protection. So I know a lot of people see this as a bad thing, but I don't think it's that. Prop firm trading is great. Once you've mastered your skill, you have a strategy that works, it's great. But I've always said at the same time, you should be trading your personal account. You should be growing your personal account. You should be exercising your muscle in your personal account while you trade with those prop firms. All of the prop firms, let me not say all, 99.99999% of prop firms have either shut down, stopped operating for US business, or they moved to their own platforms in order to continue to service US clients because they can't do it anymore on MetaQuotes. The issue that people have is, they feel like they're not going to be able to earn on a regulated account as quickly as they would on a prop firm account. That's true. You likely won't. However, Forex is still a play. I see this as a skill set that I will be using until either my hands don't work to enter trades or I can't see anymore to analyze charts, meaning I will be old and gray when I stop trading. So this is a long-term investment for me. So I think when you approach it with that mindset, if you jump on a platform that doesn't give you more capital than what you have, or doesn't give you leverage that lets you trade like you have crazy capital, people just shut down the idea. And I think that we've been kind of spoiled, to an extent. Growth is possible. It is absolutely possible. I think the changes that have happened will make people get their risk management game to like clockwork so that you can jump on those platforms that I mentioned before and you can trade confidently. And what it's going to do though, for those people who continue to pursue the regulated route, what it's going to do, those going to be some bad traders. And when I say bad, I mean good. Hopefully y'all caught that. Like those going to be some bad people because you cannot on that platform with that type leverage, you have to have a systematic approach to the market. Otherwise, you're going to blow up the account all day, every day. So you have to be very, very strategic about how you move. You can't trade everything. I still recommend marking up all the charts to find the highest rewarding setups, lowest risk setups, so that if it only turns out to be that you can take one trade for the week, you get in the trade that gives you 200 pips, right? You get in the trade that's actually going to move that week and not have to wait 2 or 3 weeks for that to happen. So you're getting a comprehensive look at what's going on in the market. So my advice for anybody today, I'm sorry, my cat, can y'all see him? He's stepping all over my keyboard. But my advice for anybody who is trying to figure it out, wondering where they should go, what they should do, you can absolutely still trade Forex. It's not a lost cause. There are still brokers that you can go to, set up an account. Granted, you will need more money to start off with. Starting off with $50, $100 is likely not going to cut it. I would recommend no less than $1,000. I know some of y'all got y'all tax returns back. And if you don't have $1,000 to put in one lump sum right away, take a little bit from every check, put it aside. Like hopefully you're participating in your company's retirement plan or something. I would think of this as something similar. I put a set side of money away every single check for when I get older so that, I don't have to be working at Walmart. I would say do the same thing with Forex. Treat this as the same. Take a little bit of money, put it aside every single month. And when you get your account up, I would say at least to $1,000, then you can start to execute.